What's up, Peak Timers? Let's go ahead and open up the newest Hot Wheels
Ford F-150 Lightning Custom from HW Greenspeed. And this is a recolor of a new casting that we saw in 2023. It was a late new casting. This one is not too bad. It's like a customized Ford Lightning electric vehicle, but this one has like all that body kit and all that good stuff on there. I'm not really a huge fan of it. I probably would have liked to see more cleaner like stock variation, but I mean, that front lip does look pretty cool, but it's all plasticky in there. And this particular color is not my favorite. It's kind of like that darker burgundy-ish type of red, which I don't really like. But hey, nonetheless, the Ford Lightning Custom, there it is. Corvette C6 from HW Roadsters. And this is a really cool casting. I really like it. And we can see on the back, no stamping for those tempo lights. They've left all of that for that side kind of stripe thing. That's pretty cool, neat looking. And then also on the front end, you can see it's kind of got like that Grand Sport style striping mixed in with the hood stripe on there. So that's a little bit different, unique. And then inside, they got the black interior, blacked out wheels. And then on the bottom, that is what it looks like. Overall, not a bad casting. I like the color of it. Proton Saga from Compact Kings. And this is a brand new for 2024 casting, the Proton Saga. So this car, very popular in Malaysia, not so much in North America. We don't really have it in North America at all. So to us, it looks like just a basic normal car, nothing exciting. But to the people in Malaysia, this is definitely something special. It kind of goes back to their heritage of them producing cars. So much respect to that. And I'm glad Hot Wheels made it for them. That's very, very cool. But in North America, probably not going to be as popular as it would be overseas. 87 Dodge D100 from HW Reverse Rake. And we've seen this casting several times before, but now we've got a new recolor of it. This is kind of a cool color. I do like this color on there. We got some striping on the front, the 100 Dodge 100 right there, which is pretty neat. The push bar on the front end, and look at the color of these wheels. That is really, really cool. Of course, we got the raised front end on the D100, spare wheel tire combination in the back, kind of like skinny wheel tires that are on here, which is a little bit weird, but hey, nonetheless, this is overall a great looking casting. Happy to see the new recolor of it. Nissan Skyline RS KDR30 from HWJ Imports. And what a cool looking color on this one. Look at that purple, looks so good. It's kind of purplish pink color. Looks really, really neat. The gold wheels on there as well. The number 6 on the side, some nice black writing on the side of it, like these stripings and stuff like that. And then also look at the back, look at those painted lights all stamped, the nice RS on the back as well, the exhaust right down there, nice on the bottom. But overall, this is a really, really cool looking car, cool casting. We've seen this one in several different colors, but I think this one has got to be the best color release of this casting. Audi RS e-tron GT from HW Greenspeed. And check out the white on white for this casting. Nice glossy white body with the white wheels to match it. And then we got blacked out tinted windows. The rear one's not so much tinted as the side ones are in the front, but overall, look at that front end right there, the e-tron GT front end. So they don't have to have like a full grille on there, but they still made it look really cool. Really like these lights on there, and on the back end, you can see it's all painted and stamped. So they've done a fantastic job at this one on the bottom. You can see it's pretty normal down there, but overall, I really like the white on white of this casting. What do you guys think of it? El Segundo Coupe from HW Turbo. And this one is a new recolor of this fantasy casting. We can see it's got the number 68 for the year of Hot Wheels, the year it was introduced. The striping on the front. This one kind of looks like a Cobra coupe of some sort. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I really do like this one for a fantasy casting. I really, really like it. Dual exhaust on there with the kind of clear back end, the lip spoiler on there. Overall, it's a pretty cool looking car. Nice new recolor of it. Mazda Auto Zam from HW Dream Garage, Legends Tour winning car. Let's open it. Now, I've been waiting to open this one up. This is so cool. Kind of really reminds me of a jacked up Mighty K, like a raised up Mighty K with that big wheel tire. Like, just look at the size of this wheel tire combination, and it rolls really, really nicely as well. Very, very cool. Just love how raised up this is. We've got some storage on the top, a little bit of things in the back right there. Just the suspension and the raised upness of this car. Let's actually grab the El Segundo coupe that we just opened up right here, and we can put them side by side, and you can just see how much bigger this Mazda Auto Zam is and like how much taller it is. That is just absolutely crazy, but such a cool car. Very happy to see this one in the Hot Wheels lineup, and I know a lot of collectors are going to be wanting to get their hands on this real quick. Volkswagen T2 pickup from HW Hot Trucks. And we've seen this casting several times before, and this time we've got a matte finish paint job on here. It's got some sort of like German writing on the side of it. If you know what that means, you can let me know in the comments. I have no idea what that says. We can see that big engine on the back. It's kind of a titanium chrome color for the bed and for that engine. That's really cool. I like the touch of that. We have that white trim all on the bottom, the white base on it, of course, as well. And it's totally lowered out. Just really, really cool looking. Very, very customized pickup, the T2 pickup, but very nice. What do you guys think of this one? Drift and brake from HW Modified. And this looks to be some sort of customized drift wagon of some sort from Hot Wheels. We can see it's like, obviously it's a fantasy casting. You can see all the different slots on the top of it. These big massive wheels on the back of there. Smaller ones on the front. We can see the exposed engine on the front end as well, which is pretty neat. Nicely in chrome interior on this one as well. But it's not too bad. It kind of reminds me of like a totally customized out Volvo drift wagon, and it's kind of like the two-door fantasy version of that. HW Braille Racer Twinmill from HW Celebration Racers. And this one is in a matte finish paint job on there. Of course, it's got the Braille on the back, of the Braille on the side, and the Braille on this side, as well as underneath. It's got the Braille on there. It's supposed to say something. I can't remember exactly what it's supposed to say, or what anyone who is blind that can touch this and feel and read the Braille and see what it says. But it's definitely really, really cool that they've done something like this. It's very cool to the community out there that wants some toys that they can kind of play with and have some sort of connection to. So much respect to Mattel and Hot Wheels for coming out with a car like this, and this is the new color variation of it. 72 Stingray Convertible from Factory Fresh. And even though the card doesn't specify this being a Corvette, obviously it is a Corvette. I don't know why they left the word Corvette out on there, but it is a 73 Stingray Corvette. You can even see the Corvette logos on the back. Great stamping on the rear of this one. The chrome interior on there. Just a very nice gloss white on this one. I love the paint on this one. Looks really nice. Then we have the pop-up headlights as well on there, and a really cool thing that this can do. If you see this little piece right here, if you shine a flashlight right through it, put the flashlight right down there, it'll actually show right through to the front of the headlights, so you can have the headlights kind of on. So that's really cool that they've done something like that for a little Hot Wheels car. But I really enjoyed this casting. This is new last year, and now this is probably our second or third recolor of it. Ram 1500 Rebel from Factory Fresh. It's a brand new white recolor of the Ram Rebel. We can see this one right here. I think we got it in a blue and a red, if I'm not mistaken, before. This white one looks really good. You can see all the lines of it very, very nicely. You can see the Rebel writing on the side of it. Look at from the front. Very aggressive looking. The black interior, the big sunroof on there, the nice bed on there with the black and the white on the back right there. Then on the bottom, we can see it's kind of looks like it's raised up, but I think it's just like the normal size of the Ram Rebel truck. But overall, I really like this casting and enjoying it in this new white recolor. 1956 Corvette from HW Screen Time. And yes, this is another release of a Barbie Corvette. This time we've got the flame job on this one. I can't remember in the movie. I did watch the movie, but I don't remember if we saw a 56 Corvette that had these flames on there. I'm assuming that there was at some point, and that's why they came out with this one. This is a matte paint job on here though. Very interesting color for a matte paint job on a Corvette. But what do you guys think of this one? I actually kind of think it looks cool. I really, really do like it. I love this era of Corvettes, and it's really cool to see it coming into the lineup. But something else to note that I just noticed, if we look at this, it's a four-seater. It's a four-seater, or it's got like the two seats maybe for the two Barbie things, but Corvettes were never a four-seater, so that is definitely interesting to have that back row of seating on this Corvette. Honda Civic Si from HWJ Imports. And this one's for all the Civic fanboys that want that golden Civic. Yes, this is a nice gold flaked paint job on this one. Blacked out wheels with the gold lip on there. And we have the imitation carbon fiber hood on the front end. Good detail on there for the stamping of the lights. The intakes right there actually look really good. The nice sunroof on the back. I don't know if we've got like speakers or something in the back right there. Maybe subwoofers and amps back there, which all these Civics were known for. We got the big spoiler on the back. Painted license plate, a little bit of painted stamping right there for the lights as well. The exhaust on here on these Civics, I like to call it the fart can exhaust because that's kind of what it sounded like. All these Civics had that on there, but there's your base for this one. But what do you guys think of the golden Honda Civic Si? 2019 Ford Ranger Raptor from HW Hot Trucks. And this one is so cool looking. I really like the HKS graphics that they put on all of these. We've seen lots of different Hot Wheels release with the HKS graphics and color variation, but if I ever got my car wrapped in real life, I would love to put a wrap on with these graphics. I think it looks so cool. Then we got the blacked out wheels with the colored lip on there. It's kind of interesting to see an HKS Ford, because usually HKS is for like a lot of the imports and stuff. We see a lot more imports with the HKS logoing and stamping on there, like the GTRs and all that. But I think on a Ford Ranger Raptor, I think that looks really good. What do you guys think of this one? 2018 Camaro SS from HW Dream Garage. And this is the main line of what would be a super treasure hunt from the B case for 2024, but the main line looks pretty good itself. Nice gloss black, got the nice striping down there. It's kind of like an orangish tint stripe. It's not really like red. I thought it was red initially, but it's more of an orange. And then we do have the nice big wheels on the back of it right there, the little ones on the front. No stamping or anything on that front end, but it's a nice aggressive looking front end. The rear as well, it's kind of plain. There's your bottom base for it. But overall, as a super treasure hunt, I mean, I feel like we've seen just too many Camaro super treasure hunts. We need to get some more interesting super treasure hunts. So we need to campaign for 2024 for Mattel and Hot Wheels to make some better super treasure hunts. Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7 from Factory Fresh. And this is a fresh new recolor, and you guys know I love my yellow colors, and this one being a Porsche, I think it is fantastic. Carrera written on the side of it. Nice blacked out wheels with the chrome lip. A little bit of a lip spoiler on the back end right there. And I don't know what, like, this writing looks a little bit messy. I know it says like Porsche, but it looks pretty messy back there. I don't know if it's a stamping error of some sort on mine, but on the side of it, we can see the Carrera on that one as well. The front end, the classic lights of the Porsches, and we even got the Porsche logo just right up there on the front end. Overall, a great looking recolor for this one. What do you guys think of this Porsche Carrera? Nissan Patrol Custom from HW First Response. I love the recolor of this one. I feel like the original ones were just a little bit boring of colors, but look at this with the snow mixed into this one. We can see it's a mountain rescue. Obviously, it's a snow mountain. We've got the whited out wheels, tire combination on there, the exposed engine, and of course, just all that rift of snow that have just been pushed back onto the car. So it's supposed to look dirty and snowy. Could have maybe seen a little bit more snow on the side of it, just a little bit on those wheel wells there. But overall, I think this looks so cool in this new recolor. It's a great addition to the HW First Response series. 2015 Dodge Charger SRT from HW First Response. And this one is an airline response emergency vehicle. You can see it's got HW Airlines written on the side of it. Not a big fan of these wheel tire combination, very boring looking to me. We do have the light bar on the top, the kind of yellow tinted windows on there, the number 2 HWA for Hot Wheels Airlines on there, which is pretty cool. No stamping on the front. They've left it all for that side as well as the top. They got a little bit of a black spot right there. Nothing on the back as well. Overall, kind of an average car, nothing too exciting. 76 Greenwood Corvette from HW Modified. Loving the new color on this one, looking fantastic. Got the Hot Wheels and the Chevy logo on the back. The Greenwood Corvette, if you're not familiar with, it's a casting that's been around for quite some time, but it's a fantastic looking casting. The one thing I really like about this casting is that rear end. Look at the wide body on that. We can see like it's got like intakes on there that come right through. That is so cool. The wide body, you can see that's your standard C3 Corvette size, and then we got the extension of that wide body. And even when you look at it from over top right there, you can just see how wide this car is. It's a very cool looking casting. Limited Grip from Rod Squad. And Limited Grip is a truck racing kind of, it's a fantasy casting. It's just totally customized out. I actually really like it. I don't think it's like fully fantasy because I feel like it's made after some cars in real life. Like it's supposed to be trucks like this that have all this customization, but maybe they don't have it fully licensed. But I think it looks really cool. Look at the bars on the back, the way they have these, like it's just like a slim body on the inside of it with these wheels and tires that you can see right there fully exposed. Really cool looking casting. Look at all the sponsorships that we have on the side of this one. Obviously it's got some big engine on there with the open hood, Hot Wheels logo on the top. Overall, it's a really cool casting. I like this one. Humvee from HW First Response. And we've seen this casting around for a long time as well. This one says Tactical Response on the side of it, as you can see right there. We have some writing on the back, Hot Wheel First Response with the Hot Wheels logo on there. It's an interesting color on this one as well, kind of like maybe a little bit of an army grayish color, but it's a fully plastic body, which is slightly disappointed maybe for a Hot Wheels car. Would have liked to see a little bit more metal. We do have metal on the bottom, so they kind of flipped it where usually we see metal on the top and then the plastic on the bottom. But nonetheless, this is a pretty cool looking casting. I still like these original Hummers. I think they're really cool. I think this casting is a little bit too small in scale though. I feel like it's a little bit smaller than a 164, but nonetheless, what do you guys think of this Humvee?
And there we have all of the Hot Wheels that we opened up today. Comment down below your favorite one.